Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday evening. Thank you for joining me here tonight. Break some mini helmets. Got a little Thursday night football going on. A little closer game than expected so far. I get it. It's barely the second quarter, but still, that's why they play these games. So I was talking to somebody today. Who's going to beat San Francisco? I don't know. Somebody will. I mean, they're probably not going to go undefeated. That's just the reality of it. I'm not saying I think it's going to be Cleveland this weekend. I'm just somebody will, especially since Watson's not going to play. That writing's been on the wall for a while. I think it's definitely a little more serious injury than anybody's letting on. It's some sort of rotator cuff, and hey, yeah. Fans crack me up though, man. Listen to people complain about it. This guy, he's making all this money. If the guy can't throw, he can't throw. You don't want him out there. It'll be worse. Now, I'm glad they decided, as stupid as this sounds, to go PJ Walker instead of Dorian Thompson Robinson again this week. He's just not ready. He's a rookie. But yeah, I certainly wouldn't put any money on Cleveland. I wonder what the line's up to now. Last I knew, I think it was about 6. All right, just tagging everybody, let them know. Don't need to tag Bob twice. There we go. Cal message. All right. All right, there we go. So if everybody's had a good week, got one more day to it. Friday tomorrow. Football weekend coming up. College games will start heating up from here. Should start getting multiple good games a week. NFL gets a little more interesting because we know what the good games should be, which ones we want to have more meaning right now or bigger matchups. But yeah, feels like football weather here, so it is that time. I'm gonna get it going. I know high school football is winding down. They've only got a couple more games before playoffs start. Kids' last cross country meets on Saturday. All right, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and get this party started here. I can say we have a good crowd, but I don't know. It's funny. It says there's not very many people watching there, but I'm like, I see a whole bunch of people showed up. It shows on Facebook that I see a lot of names for people that are in the break, so that makes me think there are more watching than what it claims. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Everybody knows the drill. Take a list from Facebook, top to bottom, add numbers 1 through 16. Take the teams that were not chosen, run them through random.org 5 times, and match the 2 lists up. So, Facebook list is spots 1 and 2 are Blake Jackson, San Francisco, and Miami. Matthew Vanover took his Colts at spot 3. Jason Mock on Green Bay at 4. Scott Duzek took the Steelers at 5. 6 is Mark the Shark on Philadelphia. 7 and 8, Sean Kelly, Dallas and Buffalo. 9 is David Batsenek on the Raiders. Ben Crabtree took the Jaguars in spot 10. Bob Messer is 11 and 12, Kansas City and Cincinnati. Chris Dertinger, the Chargers at 13. Joey Gav, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 14. Cal Wetzel on the Minnesota Vikings at 15. And Bob Messer closed us out at 16. Detroit. Right, Jason, I know what you're saying, but I'm like, there's other people that, are in the break too that says they're watching, so I'd be surprised if they left, but just you, well, we better find you one then, right? We better find you one. What's going on, Sean? All right. Where am I? Did I do? Oh, I bet they're downstairs. Son of a. Find something to prop the back of this up a little bit. Ready for that one? That is a Star Wars VHS tape. Gotta love it. Nah, no idea why it's sitting there. Because I can't bring myself to throw it away. That's why. I don't even have a VCR in the house anymore, but just can't quite. Oh, come on. Why are you going to be difficult, autofocus? There we go. Part of it's the light. One of these days I'll learn. I'm supposed to know. I just, constantly forget. All right, teams that were not chosen: Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Carolina, Chicago, Cleveland, Denver, Houston, the Rams, New England, New Orleans, the Giants, the Jets, Seattle, Tennessee, and Washington. 15 and 16. All right, well, let's roll them 5 times. Good luck. All right, New England up top and Seattle at 16 after 1. 2, Seattle still at 16 and New England still at 1. All right, now. Let's say I'll start to question you, random.org. Seattle is still at 16, but we get Houston at 1. Number 4, Atlanta up top, Chicago at 16, 5th and final time. Good luck, everyone. All right, here we go. Blake, you get the Rams and the Browns. Matthew Vanover, the Atlanta Falcons. Jason, you get the Bears at 4. Carolina goes to Scott Duzick at 5. Mark at 6 gets Washington. Sean, you get the Jets and Arizona. David, Baltimore at spot 9. Ben at 10 is Denver. Bob is 11 and 12, so New England and Tennessee. Chris Dertinger at 13, New Orleans. 14, Houston, going to Joey Gav. Cal, you get the Giants for your second team. And Bob, you get Seattle at 16. Seattle was at 16, 4 times? 4 out of the 5 times? I don't know, random.org. I don't know. See, Star Wars Special Edition. It's how old I am. And I didn't buy that one. I didn't get that when I was a kid. So, all right, but let's read the list one more time. Blake Jackson, San Francisco, the Rams, Miami, and Cleveland. Matthew Vanover, Indianapolis and Atlanta. Jason Mock, Green Bay and Chicago. Scott Duzick, Pittsburgh and Carolina. Mark the Shark, Philadelphia and Washington. Sean Kelly, Dallas, the Jets, Buffalo and Arizona. David Batsonek, the Raiders and Baltimore. Ben Crabtree, Jacksonville and Denver. Bob Messer, Kansas City, New England, Cincinnati, and Tennessee. Chris Dertinger, the Chargers and the Saints. Joey Gav, Tampa Bay and Houston. Cal Wetzel, Minnesota and the Giants. And Bob again, Detroit and Seattle. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Jason. And there's a new series coming out next week, and I got a case coming of those. So we'll have the new series next week. I believe Wednesday is the release day. Wednesday is the release day. So, yep, knew that was coming out, so we need to finish these off. All right, everybody. One more thing to do. Line them up. All right. Here you go. Slide them over there. Pull the first one out. All right, Gold Rush Series 6. Like Jason said, this is the end of that case. As I said, we'll have another case of the new series next week. It's going to get a hit parade this week, but they didn't have anything out. It was all like a diamond edition, which is all right, but it's just more expensive. And the first round edition, which again, I really like the concept, but it's a lot of college lids. So, all right. We have got a random team for number 1. Where we go here? All right. Got lucky number 13, spot 13. Chris Dertinger got the New Orleans Saints for his random. Ooh, very nice. All right. Got a nice one to get started tonight. It is a speed base. That is Chris Olave. Chris Olave. Pulled him on a full size about 2 weeks ago. It was the last hit parade, right? It was the last hit parade we pulled was an Olave. So very nice to get us started. Very nice. Second-year player. Of course, I'm a fan being a Buckeye. Him being a former Buckeye, I should say. But congrats, Chris. That is a nice one. Young man who I think has a very bright future in the league. So congrats. Good start for the break. All right. Still 3-0. What are we doing over here, guys? Come on. Thursday night football, man. Bet the under and try not to play people in fantasy unless you have to, because typically it's not a good offensive game. All right. Here we go. Number two. Good luck. Okay, I was like, what? I was like, no, I just saw the gold again. Nope, this time it's the Niners. This time it's the Niners, and that is Blake Jackson who grabbed him in spot number 1. Jumped right on him. They're a hard one to get. They usually go quick, so he was happy to get him. There you go, in. A little blast from the past. Actually, so I should look up the cert. I'm just curious, like, when he signed this. It is Alex Smith. So think about that one. That's been a minute. But Alex Smith. So congrats, Blake. But as a Niners fan, I imagine you appreciate that. So congrats. All right. You over here. Slide everybody else around. All right. One more. Last Series 6 in the house. I think it's Series 7. I might have missed one though, man. They pump out the mini helmet series, so it's possible I missed one if I still had half a case of these sitting. All right, last one. Good luck. Almost got it. Trying not to shred the box. There we go. Ooh, okay, we got an Eclipse. All right, this will be another random team, I believe. How about that? That is the LA Rams. And that is also spot number 1, Blake. Got the Rams on a random. So Blake scores twice on the same spot. His chosen team in San Francisco and his random team in the Rams. Of course, he is no longer on the Rams. He's now a Minnesota Viking, but that is Mr. Cam Akers. It's a slick helmet, though. I like that Eclipse. The Rams Eclipse looks good. It definitely looks good. The nice big logo. All right. So congrats. Blake Jackson, double winner. Double winner against the Alex Smith San Francisco team he chose. And then gets the Cam Akers Rams Eclipse. Random on the same spot. He had two spots, but he got him on the random. And then the Chris Olave going out to Chris Dertinger at spot 13. He got New Orleans and the random. So congrats. Oh, sorry, Cal, missed you. You were the Giants there. Sorry, missed the comment. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off for you. But thank you, everybody, for joining me. I appreciate it as always. I'll be back. We got a Gold Rush regular and a Gold Rush authentic sitting here, so I'll have to decide which one to break this weekend. Probably wait until Saturday. So keep an eye on the page. We'll get something posted. But until then, enjoy the rest of this game. Hopefully, it's nice and close, and Kelsey keeps racking up points for me. And yeah, we get a good game. All right, everybody. Thanks as always. Have a good one, and hope to see you soon.